This episode's FTR shoutout goes to Burr. Leave a comment down below to have a chance for a shoutout in the next episode. Make sure you're subscribed. Yo, your boy went all in this time. No cap. Straight up. Oh my gosh. ADA from Japan. Yes, Rapashi. ADA from Japan. We lit fam. My wallet is now empty and I am eating instant noodles for the next year and a half. Smash that like button so I can buy an apple. Fruit is healthy for you, okay? And I need more of that in my life. There is a story behind why I got this. It's kind of stupid and I'm gonna do a lot of videos on this, so don't worry. It's gonna be my new main tank. I am so stoked. Cube Garden, ADA, this is one of the things I can cross off on my to-do list for this life that I am living. Look at this glass. Rapashi, don't you want to live in here? I wonder if there's any ADA tanks that are made into terrariums. I mean, they're meant for fish tanks, so would it be insulting to do that? Anyways, I'm not going to do that. I already got the wood piece, I already got pretty much everything, but I am still hunting for all the right plants. So that's the only thing I'm waiting on right now. I can't wait to scape this. I am so nervous. I've been like having dreams about scaping it and winning awards. It's pretty sad. I'm very nervous though because, I mean, this is just the most premium glass. Anyways, we gotta get into FTR. Fish, tank, review. Alright guys, we back at it with another one. Sorry about that to freak out in the beginning of the video, but wow, I am super excited for that tank. Oh, I still can't believe that I actually made the purchase. This is crazy. 20-gallon rimless from ADA. Okay, I will shut up now. I will not say that company's name again in this video, I promise. I'm sorry. What the heck is going on? No way. You put him in a skid mark? Sometimes I just burn out of watching these horrible things. Like on Instagram, I get DMs from you guys, some of you guys, and you're like, hey Chris, I saw this awful thing on TikTok, or I saw this awful tank on a subreddit. I hope you like it. And I'm just like, oh, I mean, yeah, that would be great for FTR. But now I think I'm even more depressed. Thank you, though. It's kind of like when Dwight was like, hey, if you get more bacteria on yourself, then you develop more antibodies. And then everyone in the office started sneezing and coughing on him. Like when they needed to cough, they ran to Dwight and coughed in his face. And it sounded like it made sense, but you can see that visibly he himself was like, oh, okay, I guess this is fine. That's kind of like how I'm feeling. But hey guys, don't stop sending me things. Anyway, the video that we just watched, what in the world? Poor Betta fish. I think if it didn't die instantly, it was so shocked that it definitely will have died later on. That was just a skid mark made by some wheels on a car in mud, and then it rained and it filled it up. And she put their Betta in that skid mark. That is amazingly horrible behavior, and I don't know what to say about that. I mean, what did that person think was going to happen to the betta fish? That is not their natural habitat. That does nothing for them. Betta fish are tropical fish. They're from the Philippines or Southeast Asia. Clearly, you can't just go outside and plop your betta fish in a skid mark. I can't imagine taking my tropical fish outside and putting it in a rain puddle. That's some next level BS right there. Oh man. I feel like most of these people are psychopaths. Posted on Indonesian goldfish community's FB page, no one even mentioned about how this is a torture chamber. Yeah, I mean, in most Asian countries, they don't really value that the fish needs space. They don't really consider that the fish are getting poisoned by ammonia and nitrites, maybe even nitrates. And they don't really care that goldfish can live for upwards of 15 years. They're good if it lives for maybe a month, you know? And I'm saying Asian countries, but not just Asian countries. It happens all around the world, and it's just because people are just not aware. People have certain expectations of certain things, and it's hard to make them see otherwise unless they're personally affected or someone close to them really knows what they're talking about, and maybe they grew up in a family where they kind of knew how to keep fish, or maybe scientific people who, who follow the scientific method and who get to know how things work for basically every process in life. When I visited one of the LFSs the other day recently, I overheard the conversation between a customer and the owner, and the customer was like, I can't just get one betta fish and put him alone. He's gonna get lonely. Male betta, right? I really wanted to chime in, but I just kind of smiled and laughed. It seemed like the owner had it under control. She was very adamant that you can't put another male betta in there. Those two poor bettas. That's ridiculous, especially the one on our left. I mean, that's half the bowl. That's at least a quarter of the bowl. At least the one on the right is planted, and it seems like a small female betta or a small male betta, short fin. But even then, it's still way too small. I don't get how this could be relaxing, or this could be I don't get how this could be relaxing to some people, or how this could be good decor for your laptop table. I'll never get any work done because I'll just be stressed and anxious that the fish doesn't have enough space and will get ammonia burns. This aquarium my aunt has, she has another one that's even worse with more green on the glass. No light, no decoration or anything really. Sad face. Oh, a saltwater. Yeah, I always say I don't know saltwater, but I think I know enough to make the claim that this is severely under-maintained. Your aunt's aquarium be looking like the Finding Nemo dentist office aquarium. They be trying to run away from you by making algae and gunk. This is Nemo if there wasn't a way out. This is real Finding Nemo. He's just gonna stay in the tank. This one hurts me physically. He is so proud of it too. I mean, all those fish basically are just there and they can't actually move from their position. They are just fitted into a puzzle piece. This guy literally playing Tetris in his tank. I like his filtration system, it looks quite comprehensive, but maybe for less than half of how much fish is going on in there. Look at those cute but poor Bashirs, man. This is severely overstocked, come on. And actually, I think it's pink gravel. How does someone who purchased these $1,000 fish, or perhaps grew them since they were smaller, how does someone like that, with this much valuable and amazing fish in their fish tank, overstock it and put pink gravel on the bottom? I don't understand how that works. How does someone who knows how to create a filter, a comprehensive sump filter like that in the bottom, also do this to their tank? It's like being a pro car maintenance worker and then not knowing how to do your own oil changes for your Toyota. This tank is sent in by Jesse Helmrich. I like that it's surrounded by plants and you got a nice opening. It's very low stock, perfect. The attention to detail with the stone steps in the opening area is a very nice touch. And this is exhibiting the golden ratio in aquascaping because you see the path, which is the focal point of this tank, is right at one of the 1/3 of the tank. 4.4 out of 5, would like to see a bit more hardscape. Meme sent in on Discord. Chris, yeah, I'm checking out the Endler and any other fish is like, I mean, I'll get those, but you know, I'm really only here for the Endler, if you know what I'm talking about. K Matina sent in this tank. Nice rimless, high quality glass. A little unfortunate that the light is making the focal point on that white shell, which is not my favorite effect at all. But you know what, there's live plants. It looks like it's scaped pretty well, and we got floaters up top. It's understocked. I don't see any fish at all. I see some snails maybe. Oh yes, and here is one of the shrimp. Super cute, and I love that moss going on. 3.9 out of 5, keep it up. This tank is sent in by Raylan Calvert. Got that centerpiece wood, which has a few nice lines coming out of it. Pretty simple betta fish tank. Might be a little on the small side. This might be a 2 to 3.5 gallon. Try to step it up to 5 gallons at least for a betta fish. But the scape I can appreciate. It's a pretty clean scape overall. There might be some algae developing here and there, but as long as you control the photo hours a little better, get that light on a timer, it'll do wonders for algae control and for your plant growth. Look at that betta, that's a nice looking betta. You got the translucent fins right at the edge, and then you have that highlight and accent of nice blue contrasted with the black. Really cool betta there. Your tank though, I'll rate it a 3.7 out of 5 for now. Keep it up. This person put a betta, which normally lives in shallow water and needs surface to breathe, in this tank and claims he never needs to surface and sits at the bottom just fine. Everyone begged him not to put a betta in it, but he didn't listen while making up his own science to back it up. What is his own science? And fish sitting at the bottom, especially if it's not nighttime, means that there is some sort of ammonia or nitrite problem. They're probably in the process of getting burned and poisoned by ammonia. You never want your fish just sitting still on the bottom of your tank when the lights are on, when it should be a little more active. That's always a sign of a problem, and you should do a water test as soon as possible. Yeah, betta fish really like shallower waters. This is the complete opposite of what tank you should put a betta fish in. I don't think you should put any fish in there, really. It's just too narrow. Even the fish that like vertical, they still like some horizontal as well, and this has almost like 0 horizontal. Take that betta out of there. But also, how can you even take the betta out of there? Things I'm not gonna worry about. Fish keeping starter pack, fierce gravel, casually overstocked, high-tech tank. I'm dying here. TikTok memes, no, please no, don't make that a fish keeping starter pack, please. If you're new to fish keeping, stay away from TikTok, stay away. Keeping male bettas, wow. It's like a video game, Street Fighter, Betta Edition. Less sophisticated decor. That's perfect. This is fish keeping 101. People who never done any research in their whole entire lives. Trent Power sent in this fish tank. It's pretty simple. It's clean. It's stocking option. I don't know about that. I mean, rainbows are typically fine if they're not in a school. They're alright. They're robust and they're hardy and they don't really care. But you know, it's always nice to have more of the same species of fish instead of more different species of fish together. I'd rather you pick one of those fish and just stock it with only that than whatever you're doing here, especially when it comes to tetras or rainbow fish or rasporas or any streamlined fish, because those fish feel most comfortable when they are in a group. You'll be getting a 3.3 out of 5 from me this time. Keep it up. This tank is sent in by TSB Fishing. This is a beautiful feature of a land feature and water feature. Those plants look super healthy. They look like they belong there naturally, and look, you even got a cute little frog in there. That's amazing. Super cool, and it's not easy to pull this stuff off, you know? Giving you a solid 4.2 out of 5. Keep it up. That's a 3.5 gallon tank. Oscar around 5 or 6 inch, $30. When's the last time you heard of an Oscar going in a 3.5 gallon tank? This is a little bit beyond ridiculous. To add insult to injury, it's got pink lights and it's got artificial plants. An Oscar in a 3.5 gallon. This post should be rescue my fish. Fish rescue 101. And the price should be free because people are coming to rescue it. Beautiful. Hey, nice sarcasm there. A few glowfish here and there. Even glowfish are not bright enough to glow past all that gunk on your glass. I mean, you take a credit card that you don't use anymore, or a library card. If you still go to a library, good job. And you can make short work of that in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, give me 30 seconds. I will clean that up for you. But you know, catch a person a fish, you'll feed them for one day. Teach a person to fish, you feed them for life. So do it yourself. Betta with ick. Beginner fish keeper. Bellafix. Oh, just keeps drowning though. You want some ick cure. You want some salt bath. This is actually so funny and I feel bad for laughing. It's like, dude, I have ick, bro. And then the fish keeper is like, I'll help. Melafix. And the Betta's like, yay. But I'm still dying. Should not have laughed at that, I'm sorry. Found this beauty on Marketplace. 10 out of 10 why? 10 out of 10 good question. My favorite sort of stuff, you know? You drain the water all the way down, make the fish super just cozy and comfortable. It really likes that shallow water effect, you know, especially goldfish. They love shallow water like nothing else. They love small cramped areas so that their ammonia levels can rise and burn their gills and then die. They love that. 1 out of 3,000. Thank you for tuning in all the way to the end of the video and driving that algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because that cube garden is going to get scaped, and I'm going to have a lot of videos out for that. Really exciting stuff. I hope you're excited too, and I hope you'll follow me on this journey. Like the video if you liked it, and there'll be more videos to come in the future. Don't forget to get your hands wet.